Hello everybody, good afternoon all of you. Good afternoon all of you. I guess everybody is fine and shine. I guess everybody is fine and shine, guys. I guess everybody is fine and shine. Good afternoon Santosh Rai ji. Good afternoon. Hello everybody, good afternoon all of you. Good afternoon all of you. I guess everybody is fine and shine, guys. सब लोग ठीक ठाक हैं? Good afternoon all of you guys. Good afternoon. चलिए आज का सेशन स्टार्ट करते हैं. So today's session is how to plan and prepare yourself for test series. How to plan and prepare yourself for test series. Clear? We have engineering services exam also approaching before us, and now it is the right time to prepare for the test series or to appear for the test series. Clear? तो इस चीज़ को देखते हैं साहब कैसे किया जाए. How to do it. Good afternoon everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon everybody. Good afternoon everybody. So let us see this, guys. Let us see this. So this is a brief introduction about myself. मेरा छोटा सा introduction है. I have more than 11 years of teaching experience, guys. Further, I have also been selected in engineering services 2011. Further, I have written more than 10 textbooks or guidebooks for you guys. Okay, Preeti ji is asking, मेरी क्लास कितने बजे स्टार्ट होती है? See, Preeti ji, I am at app. At app, I take my class at 3:30, and on YouTube, my class is daily at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Further, I have mentored more than 20,000 students during my offline coaching tenure, and every year my students have made me feel proud because every year they have consistently achieved top 10 rank. All the top 10 rank they have achieved consistently. Clear? Further. This is our Gradeup offer. This is our Gradeup offer, 55% off. Right now, if you use the code SAVE55, success की तैयारी घर से है जारी. See, there is a lockdown going on. So since there is a lockdown going on, we don't want you to hamper with your preparation. We don't want you to hamper with your preparation. Clear, guys? So you can prepare with us in a best way. So let us start today's session, guys. So what is the purpose of test series? So first try to understand what is the purpose of test series. Everybody. Let's start the session. At first, I'll be taking the session and thereafter I'll be taking your doubts. Right? Clear? So let's start the session, guys. So at first, what is our purpose of giving the test series? Do I need to give the test series to check my rank? No. Why? What is the reason behind it? क्या reason है साहब? Reason is very simple that the sample space which is giving the test series is not the sample space which is appearing in the exam. So the sample space जो लोग टेस्ट दे रहे हैं टेस्ट सीरीज में वही लोग जरूरी नहीं है एग्जाम में भी अपीयर करेंगे. सो द सैम्पल स्पेस इज डिफरेंट. सो जनरली पीपल ट्राई टू गिव द टेस्ट सीरीज टू चेक देयर रैंक अमंग देयर कॉम्पिटिटर्स. सो दैट कॉम्पिटिशन विच इज you are assuming that is your competitor, that sample space is very small and the actual sample space will be much larger. So please take care about this, guys. This is not the correct way. Agreed? Further, what happened? People observe their rank and they feel if their rank is in the top 10, they are very happy about it. They think that they get selected. If their rank is somewhere down the line in the bottommost, then they get sad. I'll tell you frankly, this rank does not matter. I have seen this small teaching experience of mine. During this small teaching experience of mine, I have observed this. People who are toppers, they get complacent. वो ये समझ बैठते हैं कि साहब हमारा तो सिलेक्शन हो गया। ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं होता, ऐसा नहीं होता। क्लियर? सो ऐसा नहीं होता। मैंने देखा है कि वो लोग बाद में जाके आलसी हो जाते हैं, चीज़ों को फॉर ग्रांटेड ले लेते हैं और लास्ट में साहब मुंह के बल गिरते हैं और नाक टूट जाती है। क्लियर? सो डोंट have any kind of emotion associated with it. Clear? Now please try to understand what is your purpose of giving the test series. The purpose of giving the test series is basically I have to revise everything according to the test series. I have to revise everything whatever I have read. ठीक है, जो जो मैंने साहब पढ़ा है मुझे उसे रिवाइज करना है फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. फर्दर test series is basically testing. It is series of test. It is series of test, and test means what? We are checking ourselves. We are checking ourselves. We are basically trying to simulate the exam like condition. हम एग्जाम की कंडीशन को सिमुलेट कर पा रहे हैं, करने की कोशिश करते हैं. We cannot achieve 100% result in that because that pressure, exam day pressure is a lot different. वो बिल्कुल अलग होता है. So basically we are trying to create an exam like situation and check whether we can handle that pressure or not. हम उस प्रेशर को हैंडल कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कर सकते. Clear? Further, we while attempting the test series, we have observed that some or many questions we have solved correct, but some of the questions we have solved incorrect, and those questions have given me or awarded me the negative marking. And how to get rid of that negative marking problem? उस negative marking के problem को कैसे avoid किया जाए? So basically to avoid it, we need to analyze it. Why we are going wrong? कि साहब हम गलत कहाँ जा रहे हैं? Why we are going wrong? That's what we have to check. That's what we have to check. वो चीज़ हमें check करनी पड़ती है. Clear? कि either that mistake is conceptual mistake or that mistake is my calculation mistake. Clear? Further, we have to devise our own method of solving the paper. Like what? Basically, I'll tell you, there are certain approaches which I'm just going to share with you guys, and these are very important approaches. Like we have 150 questions which is to be solved in 180 minutes. I'm talking about the technical paper, and for each question we have 72 seconds. Now there can be different approaches of solving the paper. Like basically I personally prefer solving assertion and reason first. The reason being, those are the easiest question. Generally people find difficulty with the assertion and reason, but assertion and reason are never ever tough. These are very easy questions because the answer will be known to me or it will not be known to me. So I can read all those assertion reasons. Generally 20 to 30 assertion reasons are asked on a general note. So basically I can read those assertion and reasons in very less time. And the option C and D are the straightforward one. Option C and D are the straightforward one, right guys? Further, if there is a confusion between A and B, I can decide that confusion A and B very easily, because since I'm reading the paper first time, it is my initial thing in the paper. I'll be at very much comfort. My mind will be fresh. मेरा दिमाग फ्रेश होगा तो मेरा एनालिटिकल माइंड बहुत अच्छा काम करता है. एनालिटिकल माइंड 3 घंटे में फैटीग होना चालू हो जाता है. तो बेसिकली इट विल बी वेरी इजी टू सॉल्व दैट assertion and reason at first. That is my personal opinion. After that, ठीक है, I used to solve the easy subjects. See, while preparing for my exam, at first I read the toughest subject, but while solving the paper in the exam, I at first solve the easy subjects. It is just opposite of it. ठीक है, बिल्कुल opposite होता है साहब उसका. Here, so basically I at first solve the easiest question. See, out of 150 questions, how many questions I need to solve correct effectively? Out of 150 questions, how many questions I need to solve correct effectively? Point to be understood, since the number of seats are getting reduced day by day, so my cutoff will be somewhere around 260. 260. Basically, this is not a figure. I cannot predict it right now. Okay, what will be the cutoff? Because cutoff will be decided by seeing the paper also. Whether the paper was easy. If the paper becomes easy, cutoff will be higher. If the paper becomes tough, cutoff will be lower. So it depends on the paper also. But let us assume this figure for just for the sake of discussion. So basically, in that case, I would aim GS paper as 100. And over here, I will try to, in technical paper, I will try to get 160 to 170 marks. I am talking about effective marks. Effective marks. I'm talking about effective marks, guys. Clear? Now, these effective marks, 2 marks for each question. 2 marks for each question. So this will be what? 80 to 85 questions effectively correct. Effectively correct. So it depends on my number of attempt. It depends on my number of attempt. Also, it depends on what mistakes I am avoiding. What mistakes I am avoiding. So basically, it depends on 2 things. Agreed, guys? So basically, out of this, if you'll see any year paper, I basically challenge you guys in any branch. In any branch, you see any of the paper, just try to pick up the whole paper from the UPSC's website. Just try to pick up the whole paper from the UPSC's website and just try to solve that paper at ease, and let us see how many marks you get. And after that, okay, basically after that, please analyze that paper with a calm mind. शांत मन से उस पेपर को एनालिसिस करना. That how many questions you have read and how many questions can be solved correct by you. You will observe that in every paper 100 to 110 questions were easy or solvable. So when you are at ease, when you are with solving the paper with the calm mind, you will see that 100 to 110 questions can be solved very easily. That syllabus is read. You have read that syllabus. But please try to understand why we go wrong. Why we go wrong? Because we take the pressure of solving whole 120, whole 150 questions. Whole 150 questions. Actually, the word 120 is there because during my point of time, there were 120 questions. There were 2 technical papers, 120 each, 120 each. Clear? So please don't take the load. Don't take the load. Please understand, you need to only attempt 120 to 130 questions only. 20-30 questions will be such that which you cannot solve, nobody can solve. And yes, if somebody is solving that 20-30 questions, that person will not be solving the exam. He is not part of your competition, guys. He is not part of your competition, guys. So don't take pressure. And all these things are need to be practiced. All these things are need to be tested in the test series, guys. That's why test series plays a very vital role in your preparation. Agreed? Clear? So Ashmit ji, you were asking how to handle the test pressure and the speed, right? हाँ, टॉपर भी यही करते हैं संतोष जी. टॉपर एक बात बताओ, टॉपर होता कौन है? क्या टॉपर के सर पे सींग होते हैं? क्या जो ES सेलेक्ट होता है उसका अगर कभी वीडियो देखोगे तो उसके सर पे तो सींग निकले हुए थे? ठीक है, टॉपर भी इंसान है साहब, आपके मेरे जैसा. टॉपर भी इंसान है आपके मेरे जैसा. टॉपर कौन है? टॉपर आप ही हो. यू आर द टॉपर, गाइस. who all are watching the video. You guys are the topper. You guys are the topper. Agreed? Clear? Don't worry about it. I am going to take a session very soon कि non-tech का preparation कैसे करें. Don't worry about it. Soon I am going to take a session for it. Okay. Ashmit ji, देखिए, I understand that while giving the test series, okay, while giving the test series, you solve certain questions wrong. But after the test series, after the test series you can solve that question right. Clear? But this saying is only for you then. ठीक है, this saying is 100% apt for you. perfect बैठ रही है आपके लिए, perfect बैठ रही है. Clear? perfect बैठ रही है. तो देखिए, the more you sweat in peace the less you bleed in war. आप पहले से ही तैयारी करके जाना है. तो ये जो चीजें हैं कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक की, इस पे मैंने एक सेशन और भी लिया हुआ है. देखिए संतोष राय जी बता रहे हैं, इन्होंने अटेंड भी किया था वो सेशन. क्लियर? तो बेसिकली आपको ये सारी तैयारियां करके जानी है, अपना एक प्लान बना के जाना है और उस प्लान को टेस्ट सीरीज में एग्जीक्यूट करना है. और जब टेस्ट सीरीज में एग्जीक्यूट करोगे एंड यू विल सी योर परसेंटेज ऑफ मार्क्स अटेन्ड बाय यू इन दैट टेस्ट सीरीज. उस परसेंटेज ऑफ मार्क्स को जब टेस्ट सीरीज में देखोगे कि हाँ साहब मैंने जो प्लान किया था वो मुझे रिजल्ट दे रहा है, देन डेफिनेटली यू विल बी एट द सक्सेस गाइस. डेफिनेटली यू विल बी एट द सक्सेस. डेफिनेटली यू विल बी एट द सक्सेस. क्लियर? फर्दर प्लीज सी दिस. ठीक है, इस चीज को देखिएगा. अब हाउ टू गो फॉर द टेस्ट सीरीज. ठीक है, हाउ टू prepare for the test series. At first you need to see the gap between the two test series. You need to see the gap between the two tests. Sorry, you need to see the gap between the two tests. Now the number of days is counted between the two tests. Then after that what you have to do, you have to check how much syllabus you have to cover in all those two tests. Please keep one day for the revision. One day for the revision of the whole syllabus which is part of the test series. That's why this formula is being given, that part covered in one day is equal to the syllabus of the test divided by gap between the test minus 1 day. Because 1 day I'm keeping for the holistic revision of the what is my part of syllabus. जो मुझे syllabus में पढ़ना है उसका मुझे एक holistic revision देना है और previous year भी solve करना है. Clear? Agreed? चलिए further. Now after that what you have to do, check the syllabus for the upcoming exam. Identify your strong and weak areas. At first I'll try to suggest you go for the weak areas. सबसे पहले मैं suggest करूंगा साहब weak areas को go करो. Clear? And basically demarcate between the theoretical and the numerical subjects. I would suggest you to go for the theoretical questions in the test series first. सबसे पहले theoretical questions करो. And before solving the test paper, I will tell you or I will suggest you to have a glance of the whole paper. पूरे पेपर का glance कर लो. क्यों? Generally what do people do? They solve the test paper from the question number 1. And यही चीज वो exam में भी repeat करते हैं. I never did it like this. At first, just in 1 minute I will turn all the pages and just see where questions are present of which particular subject, so that I have an idea. Sometimes what happens, the subject which are my strength are at the back of the paper and the subject which are my weakness are at the front of the paper. So I don't solve the paper from the front side, I solve the paper from the back side. Because ultimately what matters is what? Your result. Ultimately मालूम है क्या मैटर करेगा कि साहब आपका रिजल्ट क्या है. व्हाट इज योर रिजल्ट? एंड रिजल्ट में कभी ये नहीं देखा जाता कि यू हैव गॉट दीज मार्क्स फ्रॉम द टफ सब्जेक्ट्स और फ्रॉम द इजी सब्जेक्ट्स. आपको टफ सब्जेक्ट से मार्क मिले हैं कि इजी सब्जेक्ट से मार्क मिले हैं. Agreed everybody? So this matters a lot. So I prefer to solve theory subject first and thereafter I solve numerical. Although I love numerical, but while practicing in exam I don't love numerical. The reason being they kill my time, they check my patience. In theory questions it is very crystal clear, either I know the answer or I don't know the answer. वहां पे सॉल्व नहीं करना पड़ता. ऑल ठीक है, व्हाट आई नीड टू डू, आई सिंपली नीड टू टेक दैट आंसर एंड सर्कल इट. मुझे इस आंसर को टिक करना है एंड सर्कल करना है, एंड दैट सेव्स माय टाइम. वो मेरे समय को बचाता है. गॉट दिस पॉइंट? क्लियर? एंड व्हाइल प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर योर एग्जाम हैव ए कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ थ्योरेटिकल एंड न्यूमेरिकल पेपर. यस्टरडे आई हैव टेकन द सेशन ऑन दिस कि इफेक्टिव स्टडी कैसे करें, प्लान कैसे करें. तो बेसिकली व्हेन यू विल बी हैविंग ए कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ थ्योरेटिकल पेपर एंड न्यूमेरिकल पेपर, योर माइंड विल हैव लेस फैटीग. ठीक है, दिमाग के जो एनालिटिकल पोर्शन है उसको आराम मिल जाता है, दैट विल हैव सर्टेन रेस्ट व्हाइल रीडिंग द थ्योरी, and while solving the numerical, the portion which is processing the theoretical portion, that portion of the mind will be, ठीक है, at rest. तो basically आप दिमाग के अलग अलग हिस्से को रेस्ट दे रहे हो, clear? And basically one more suggestion from my side, that is try to cover your weak areas during the starting time and strong parts after them. मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि साहब सबसे पहले अपने weak areas को cover करो, फिर अपने strong areas को cover करो, क्लियर? क्योंकि वीक एरियाज इनिशियली कवर इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि इनिशियली वी आर हैविंग लेस स्ट्रेस, इनिशियली मेरे पास कम स्ट्रेस होता है, ये सबसे अच्छी चीज है, क्लियर? फर्दर एंड नाउ आफ्टर दैट कीप ट्रैकिंग योर कवरेज और कीप ट्रैकिंग योर प्रोग्रेस, अपने प्रोग्रेस को भी साहब ट्रैक करते जाओ, कीप ट्रैकिंग योर प्रोग्रेस गाइस, बिकॉज दैट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, दैट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, बिकॉज इफ यू डोंट कीप track of your progress, you will not understand what should be the optimum speed. Optimum speed क्या होना चाहिए, and this thing should not repeat in the final exam also, because at the end my pressure get enormous, pressure on us get enormous, काफी ज़्यादा pressure हो जाता है. Further, अब कई लोगों की आदत होती है, there are, ठीक है, certain people they try to skip the test. They try to skip the test, and what is the reason? अब मेरा syllabus नहीं हुआ, I have not completed my syllabus, that's why I'll skip the test. मैं अपने टेस्ट को skip कर दूंगा. This is absolutely wrong. This is absolutely wrong. I would suggest you go and write the paper. Go and write the paper. Check yourself that with half preparation how I am able to perform. Handle that pressure. Handle that pressure of not knowing the questions, because same thing will also come in your exam. There will be certain questions which are not known to you. You have to skip them. You have to skip them. So basically you also have to practice this. You also have to practice this. Clear? So don't skip. Don't skip the paper. Don't skip the paper. See, while doing the skipping, where is the test? Where is the test? This is the test, when you have to jump and when it has to go down. This is the test. So you have to go through the whole process. Think positively and definitely go for the test series. Please don't skip the test series. Please don't skip the test series. Agreed guys? Please don't skip the test series. Now, there is a suggestion from my side. If you are a fresher, that is a new student, I would tell you to first to go for subject wise test, mixed test and full length test. Person who are repeater, who have already given or who have gone through this process, you have gone through this process, so you can leave the subject wise test. You can leave the subject wise test. You can go for the mixed test and full length test. Full length test. Agreed? Further, who were selected but they did not make into the final list, that is they have appeared for the interview. They can only go for only full length test depending on their availability of time. So these are certain suggestions from my side guys. मेरी तरफ से कुछ suggestions हैं. Clear? After this, further, what happens? You have appeared for the test series. Now you guys will be giving test series at home. So you have the paper, because there is a lockdown. You cannot go anywhere and write that paper. You have to give the test series at the home only. Clear? So I will tell you, don't leave the test series midway between 3 hours. Because while giving the test series, you also have to check that how much your mind is stable, how much your mind can handle the pressure for sitting a duration of 3 hours. So I'll tell you not to stand up or not to leave the paper before 3 hours guys. 3 घंटे से पहले पेपर नहीं छोड़ना है. In any circumstances you don't have to or you cannot afford to leave the paper before 3 hours. Agreed? Clear? Further, you have to be honest with the paper and you have to solve that paper as you are going for the final exam. You have to be serious. Like what? Basically, like certain students are solving the paper at their desk. They will check out the formula. सब नोटबुक उठा के फॉर्मूला देख लिया, ठीक है. दे विल हैव चीट शीट्स विद देम बिकॉज what matters most to them? My rank matters most to them. See, I'm not, ठीक है, I don't want a good preparation. My rank should be good so that I can show that rank to my friends, I can show that rank to my parents, and I can boast them. My dear friend, if you are doing this, you are cheating yourself today and you are planning to fail tomorrow, because exam hall में ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा. Such things will not repeat in the exam hall, guys. So please don't cheat yourself. Please don't cheat yourself. Sometimes people, what they do, they keep the sticky notes. ठीक है, sticky notes में देख लिया फॉर्मूला, ओके अच्छा ठीक है यही जवाब है, go for it. ठीक है, and cherry on the top, certain brilliant students, they use the calculator while solving the paper. Is calculator allowed in your real exam? No. So why I am going for the calculator? See, you are not cheating with anybody, you are cheating with yourself, guys. You are cheating with yourself. You have to be dead honest with you. अपने आप से आज जितनी ईमानदारी रखोगे, देखो एक बात जान लो, मैं आपसे झूठ बोल सकता हूँ, किसी और से झूठ बोल सकता हूँ, बट अपने आप से नहीं साहब. I cannot lie to myself. So you have to be truthful to yourself. How much honesty you will show over here, that good result you will get tomorrow. उतना अच्छा रिजल्ट मिलेगा. So be loyal to yourself because you are the best friend of yourself. आपका जो सबसे अच्छा दोस्त है साहब, वो ना मैं, ना कोई और, केवल आप हो. Clear? And along with that, please do watch my session on the analysis of test series. कि टेस्ट सीरीज को कैसे एनालाइज करते हैं, इस पे मैंने सेशन लिया था. प्लीज इसको देखिएगा. प्लीज डू वॉच दैट सेशन. Clear? That's all from my side, guys. Now please ask me anything. बताइए क्या क्या डाउट्स हैं आपके. लेट मी टेक योर डाउट्स. यस, इट इज पॉसिबल जॉय साहब टू कंप्लीट द सिलेबस इन द रेस्ट डेज. यस संतोष राय जी, कोई बात नहीं. हाउ टू प्रिपेयर, सुनील जी इज आस्किंग हाउ टू प्रिपेयर फॉर ESE. My dear friend, we are taking the sessions. Everybody in Gradeup is taking the sessions for it. Best book for ESE Prelim. ESE Prelim, there is no best book. There are books. Because there are 10 topics and those are not only topics, those are subjects. Vimal ji. Anjani Kumar ji, what is the probability exam? 0% from my side right now. 0%. 0%. एग्जाम विल नॉट गेट पोस्टपोन. चांस ही नहीं है एग्जाम पोस्टपोन हो जाएगा. ठीक है, सिचुएशन विल डेफिनेटली इंप्रूव. आई प्रे टू गॉड सिचुएशन विल डेफिनेटली इंप्रूव. सो 0% चांस फ्रॉम माई साइड. फर्दर, एनी बुक फॉर प्रैक्टिसिंग थ्योरेटिकल क्वेश्चन फॉर ESE एंड assertion reason? Ashmit ji, solve previous year questions. Those are the best. That is the best material. Solve previous year questions. The percentage of general studies in paper 1. Joy Sahab, percentage of general studies in paper 1. See, basically, you guys can type your doubt, guys. I'm waiting for your doubt. Basically, what? ठीक है, percentage of general studies. Try to get 50% marks in general studies. Those are good marks. If you get 55 to 60% marks, those are exceptional. You are out of this world. You are out of this world, guys. And 45% to 50% marks are good marks. ये good marks हैं. Clear? Don't, your name I cannot spell. Takumi ji, don't solve 20 years now. Please solve 5 years first and thereafter 5 year more. 10 year are sufficient. 10 year are sufficient. Don't go for 20 year. Previous 5 year and thereafter previous 5 years. First of all, solve previous 5 years and thereafter the next 5 years. Next 5 years. Clear? Assertion reason में confusion होता है, उसका क्या करें? A और B में. तो basically what you can do, add because in between assertion and reason. If the sentence makes sense, then the answer becomes A. If the sentence does not make sense, then the answer becomes B. Like for example, मेरा सिलेक्शन हो गया. असर्शन है मेरा सिलेक्शन हो गया. रीजन है क्योंकि मैं साहब मैं दही चीनी खा के निकला था. ये रीजन है. दोनों बातें सही हो सकती हैं. बट दही चीनी खाने से सिलेक्शन नहीं हुआ, आंसर विल बी बी। अब दूसरा क्वेश्चन, मेरा सिलेक्शन हो गया, रीजन है मैं बहुत मेहनत करके पढ़ाई करता था। मेरा सिलेक्शन हो गया क्योंकि मैं बहुत मेहनत करके पढ़ाई करता था, आंसर ए। मेरा सिलेक्शन हो गया क्योंकि मैं दही चीनी खा के निकला था। आप बोलोगे ये क्या बात हुई, आंसर विल बी बी। क्लियर, क्लियर, गॉट योर आंसर राय साहब? चलिए, एनी मोर डाउट फ्रॉम यू गाइस? कोई और डाउट है बताइए, आई एम वेटिंग फॉर डाउट, और लेट्स फिनिश इट ओवर हियर। Are you guys liking my session? If yes, please give me a thumbs up. मजा आता है सेशन में, कुछ सीखने को मिलता है। कल मैंने सेशन लिया था हाउ टू प्रिपेयर ए स्टडी प्लान, हाउ टू प्लान योर स्टडी। प्लीज डू वॉच इट, प्लीज डू वॉच इट, प्लीज डू वॉच इट। Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess there are no more doubts. If there is doubt and which I could not solve, please post it in the comment box. I'll try to answer. Please post it in the comment box. I'll try to answer. Okay, there are a couple of doubts. हाँ जी, राय साहब मेरे बहुत परम मित्र हैं। ये राय नहीं, ये संतोष राय जी अलग हैं। राय साहब मेरे बहुत परम मित्र हैं। विमल भारती जी इज आस्किंग सर, प्रीलिम्स में 450 नंबर लाने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? 450 नंबर लाने के लिए साहब 250 नंबर आपको टेक्निकल पेपर में लाना है और 150 नंबर जीएस पेपर में लाना है। अगर आ जाए तो साहब बताइएगा, मैं मिठाई भेजूंगा 10 किलो। गोल इज वेरी गुड, गोल इज वेरी गुड विमल जी, बट पॉइंट ये समझ लीजिए कि ऐसा गोल नहीं बनाते। गोल ऑफ द प्रोजेक्ट हैज टू बी रियलिस्टिक ऑल्सो। अब मैं ये कहूं कि नहीं साहब मैं चांद पे जाऊंगा और बिना ऑक्सीजन मास्क के जाऊंगा, ये कुछ वैसी ही बात हो गई है, ये कुछ वैसी ही बात हो गई। विमल जी ऐसा टारगेट ना लो जिसके प्रेशर तले दब जाओ और चकनाचूर हो जाओ। ऐसा टारगेट लिया जाता है लाइफ में। अब मैं कहूं नहीं साहब मैं जेफ बेजोस से भी अमीर आदमी बनूंगा, तो कहां बनूंगा साहब? मैंने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया है, खुश रहना ज्यादा जरूरी है। Clear? चलिए, if anyone gets low marks in paper 1, then paper 2 will be checked or not? Yes, paper 2 will be checked. You should get more than 15 to 20% of the marks. Of marks मतलब 30 से 40 नंबर से ज्यादा आने चाहिए। अगर 30 से 40 नंबर से कम है अंकिता जी, then it will not be checked. It will not be checked. Yes, अंजनी कुमार, you are absolutely right. यूपीएससी या बीपीएससी नहीं साहब, यूपीएससी या बीपीएससी नहीं। 60% पे जो टॉप हो रहा है साहब। चलिए, if there is more doubt, if there are more doubt, please post it in the comment box. I'll try to answer guys, I'll try to answer. चलिए, thank you everybody, I'm signing off and wish you a good health. Please try to stay safe, stay inside, stay safe, stay inside, everybody please try to stay safe, stay inside. चलिए, थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी।